You're listening to the Uncensored Truth Podcast right here with your brother, Oh God, and myself, SamAnt. Make sure you go on top and hit that like button. Yes. We got our man, Sir Charles, in the building as our celebrity correspondence man right here. Yes. Dope lyricist, singer-songwriter. Got Brandy's album currently in the works. Real dope. But right here, we're moving on with the show. Our man, Kevin Durant, man. So, yeah, let's get into it. He won the NBA Finals with the Golden State Warriors a couple days ago, completely bringing a broom out, sweeping LeBron's ass. We're going to talk about LeBron in a minute. But they did real short, light work of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a lot of people out here talking shit on our man Kevin Durant, saying that he's bad for the NBA. He's poison to the NBA. Ooh, Kevin Durant had a response to that. I'm going to read it right now, and then let me hear my brother's response. Let's get it right here. I feel like it's easy to be the best player when you don't have good players around you. I feel like it's harder to stand out when you have great players around you. Durant told this to Yahoo Sports. I pride myself on standing out wherever I am. I pride myself on working hard wherever I go. And I feel like these guys embraced me, and I feel like I'm a warrior. So you see that Kevin Durant is basically saying it's harder and he has more pressure on himself. I see you chomping at the bit. Hold on. Go to state. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Sam. My bad. So it's like you see him using that out as it's harder to be under with Steph Curry and your Klay Thompson and your Draymond Green and the superb bench they have coming off the bench to the supreme team that is Golden State. It's harder to shine on there than it was back in Oklahoma City, a grinding team with your Westbrook at the end of the day that had Golden State up 3-1 2 years ago with a chance with the ball. Why don't you talk about it? Why don't you talk about it, man? My bad. Go ahead. The floor is yours, brother. The floor is yours.
Listen, man.
Take your time.
All right, so we talking about the KD situation first and foremost. So what we doing first?
Yeah, I mean, you chop it up however you want it.
All right. I think KD going to the Warriors, for me, truly is some sucker shit.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, my nigga.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, that's like getting beat up by a group of guys in school, and then the next day it's like, you know what? So I can't beat them up. I'm just chill with them and beat other people up.
Mm-hmm. You see the ferociousness in his face though when he's draining threes. He's like, I'm a fucking murderer.
Nah, yeah, I mean,
where was it at Oklahoma City?
Like, don't get it twisted. Like KD got it. He got to play hard because like niggas is kicking his backhand for that. So like, word, you got to show up. But you're on the team with two of the best shooters in NBA history, with the best shooter in NBA history. The niggas win what 70 something.
They beat the Bulls record 73-9. They went they lost the finals. That's the year they lost to Cleveland. Wow, but they did go 73-9. It should be noted they beat them the first year without Durant, so they already had the team right.
So what I'm saying with that, a nigga that's quote unquote nigga saying he's the best or top 3 players in the world in the NBA, you go to a 73-9 team that you lost to when you had them up 3-1 to go to the championship. My nigga, that's corny.
And we seen what LeBron did in the finals, down 2-0 to the same team with a lesser talent than Durant had in Oklahoma City. And that's what I used to just say. LeBron is far beyond better than Kevin Durant right now until LeBron decides to retire, because you see what he did with Cleveland in the finals, down 2-0 against the same team that just came back on Kevin Durant and a more talented squad in Oklahoma City.
I remember that year when KD was at OKC and rushed towards ACL or whatever. And KD in the playoffs, he folded.
Woo!
He folded Dolo.
Talk about it though. So you're under the bright lights right now. We just had a real dope interview. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to that. We did a real dope in-depth interview of our brother right here, Sir Charles. It's going to be on both platforms, Hip Hop News and Uncensored, Hip Hop News real soon. But talk about it, man, because we talked about the lights and we talk about when they're on us, man. You got a chance whether to just shine or fold. To talk about being in a position right there is, should he take the criticism or should he be kind of felt sorry for in that situation, being as though you're in that situation right now?
Yeah. I mean, well, his situation is just totally different.
Okay.
So it's like you're considered one of the best athletes, one of the best basketball players walking God's green earth. So it's like that alone sets you aside. So you owe it to the NBA, to your fans, whatever, to put on a show for what you're blessed to do. So it's like, obviously you gotta go out there and get buckets. But as far like as a competitor, just joining the Warriors, that's some sucker shit.
I agree.
That's just some sucker shit. It's corny.
So do you think that he ruined the NBA? Would you take it that far to say, because it's like every year?
I would say he ruined the NBA, but now it's like for niggas to beat a team like that, they gotta get on the Power Ranger shit and come like the Megazord.
Does it diminish the NBA's brand, because we all grew up on the Chicago Bulls, the Utah Jazz, the dynasties that were in the NBA, and it was so many. We all knew the Bulls at the end of the day were probably going to take that shit, but like me and O-God talked about in our pre-production, Jordan rarely seen the same team twice. I mean, he's seen the Utah Jazz, but then he played the Sonics with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, and then he went up against, he had the Portland Trailblazers with our man Clyde the Glide back in the day, and then he had to go through Charles Barkley and the Phoenix Suns. So he's seen a plethora of talent and a plethora of Hall of Fame people that he had to slay, whereas you see these mega teams nowadays not really having anybody to go through. So do you think it diminishes the NBA's brand seeing these mega teams?
I mean, I feel like it doesn't diminish the brand. It just diminishes the competitiveness. I mean, like, people love the NBA. Like, it's one of the most exciting sports to watch.
That's a fact.
So, I mean, that's why it's going to remain there, because of the talent that's within that. But as far as like the competitive aspect, like, niggas know the Warriors are going to the chip for the next 3-4 years.
So with that being said, do you watch a whole 82 game slate a season? Is basketball that exciting to you? And oh God, is basketball that exciting to you to where you could still go 82 games, or are you cool with just waiting for them to go to the NBA finals, maybe see a Western Conference, and then be cool with it and be just as entertained? Do you think that takes away? Because I remember back in the day with Jordan, I was watching fucking basketball.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson, I was watching
Kobe. I was watching ball. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the regular games. Like, I'd come home from outside and watch the Sixers play at 7:30 every night, every couple of nights. Yeah, it was entertainment. Now I don't even watch like that. I keep it real with you. So it's definitely different. You know who's going to be in the finals. Whoever got LeBron and Golden State. That's what it is.
I think that's the truth.
I mean, honestly, from my perspective, like, I grew up hooping. Like, I love basketball. So it's like I enjoy it just because I'm a basketball fanatic.
Right.
And I play 2K heavy too. Like,
So to the hardcore basketball just lover, this right here doesn't diminish your love from watching this, your normal, you know what I mean, Charlotte Hornet versus New Orleans Pelicans, like, kind of game.
Every team has at least one like crazy player. And just watching the sport, like, damn, like, he might handle, might be crazy, he might be a crazy shooter or scorer. Just like, I just enjoy watching like basketball.
Who's your squad?
Oh, man,
Sixers.
Niggas gonna kill me for this. All right, so by default, I'm a Knicks fan.
Okay.
Because I have a relative that played for the Knicks. So John Starks, I ain't banging on Jordan. But
oh, shit.
Later
Oh, I ain't know that, Johnny. Yeah. So, 3 pointers.
By default, I'm a Knicks fan, but my favorite player is LeBron.
Okay.
So, like, wherever LeBron at, that's what I'm watching.
LeBron versus Mike, who's better? We got to ask you that.
Let's do it.
Let's get into that.
It's a great question with you right now.
I don't know, man, because it's
how don't you know, though? That's not, fuck that. Who's better?
Yeah, you got to give us an answer, bro.
I mean, they both crazy, man. Like, obviously, like, Mike's the greatest of all time. So I got to say Mike.
Okay.
I mean, his resume and everything.
Do you think with him, LeBron, because we were talking about it, he's just
LeBron definitely right after Mike. It's either like Mike, Kobe, LeBron, or Mike, LeBron, Kobe. But it's floating around that realm right there.
But what about your Wilt Chamberlain, your Kareem Abdul? You know what I mean? You had a couple others, you know what I mean?
All that shit is cool, but them niggas wasn't doing what Mike.
How about Steph Curry, though? Because a lot of people said he's one of the best shooters ever.
I rock with Steph. I rock with Steph since like high school, college at Davidson. Like,
Davidson, yep.
But he was putting up like 40 whatever in Georgetown in the tournament. Like, I mean, against like Roy Hibbert and Jeff Green and all that stuff. So it's like, I appreciated Steph from way back when, because I saw him playing AAU ball back in the day too. So it's like he was dope. So it was just like, yeah, like I genuinely rock with Steph. Everybody's on his meat now.
Do you think he would survive?
He was on Steph. But he didn't tell you what college he went to at the time.
Right. Do you think he would survive in yesteryear's NBA with your Jordans? Okay, so you're a Knicks fan. But he had survived going through the lane, with your Charles Oakleys and your Anthony Masons and your you know what I mean, your Houstons and all that.
Honestly, yes, because he has the moves and he had the tenacity.
He get an elbow in his fucking ribs, you know what I mean?
He probably would, but you gotta think, nigga, if his pops did it, his pops is way less athletic, way less skilled. Nigga,
shout out to Dale Curry.
Yeah. You feel me? Steph would have been getting busy on niggas.
And then Dale had a mean shot too.
If Steph's pulling up from way back here, like, you got to guard him 94 feet.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Maybe a nigga like Gary Payton to give him trouble, but all the other niggas, Steph would play with niggas too.
That's a great debate, man.
That's different. But for the average point guard in the league and Steph Curry doing that, he'd be tougher.
I think I'd have to agree with you, man. A lot of people in the comment section are going to have fun with that one, but I have to agree with that, man. I think Steph Curry, based off of the arsenal and his weaponry that he has, if he didn't have to go to the lane, if he did start seeing some bang in there, he could just pull up from 30. He could pull up from 40. The dude is an assassin. He could pull up from anywhere.
It almost looks like it's fake. Like when he shoots the ball and it just goes in.
He knows.
Right.
And Durant's almost that kind of animal, almost 6'10", 6'11", shooting, pulling up from 42. But Steph Curry, how he could do it off the dribble from anywhere. Yeah, it's definitely a sight to see. And I think that it would be fun to see him do that back in yesteryear against some of your rougher defenses, your Detroit Pistons,
right?
You know what I mean? And the Sacramento Kings when they went against the Lakers of old, them rough and rugged teams and things like that. It'd be dope to see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you're listening to the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God and SamAnt. Yes. Everybody listening, and we got our brother here, Sir Charles, singer, songwriter, rapper, everything, killing the game right now. We're excited to have him in the building. Everybody listening, please go up top and hit the like button and make sure you share this video across all your social media platforms. Sam, that's all we got tonight, man. Uncensored Truth podcast, another beautiful, beautiful episode.
Yes,
with our good brother, Sir Charles. Man, give them the contact information where they can find you, your Twitter handle, all that, whatever.
I play the gram mostly. So
okay,
at Sir Charles 1 on the gram. Follow me. I mean, all that. Keep you updated what's going on. And man, Uncensored podcast. We all right.
Yes, sir, man. So definitely, man, my co-host SamAnt, Viral Hip Hop News. I'm gonna give a shout out real quick before we get off here. My man, Darren Marion, Patel SEO, runs the hip hop website, hiphopun.com. Go check it out right now. That's all I got.
And shout out to my team 120, Nico, baby boy, love you, brothers, man. Shout out to my man, Sir Charles, for giving us some real dope content. Couple, dope hours of his time, man.
Appreciate
we know he's a busy man, but shout out to this brother right here. You listening to the Uncensored Truth podcast with my man, Old God and SamAnt. Another dope episode, another dope Monday night. Till next time, till next story. Be out of here, man.
Peace.
Out of here.